Hello everybody, it is I, YouTube Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be doing something very special. 2025 is coming up, and well, there are some things I'm a little worried about, a few things I think a lot about, and I'm interested in what 2025 will have in store. One thing's for certain, 2024 was a pretty good year. 2024 was pretty solid. I had a lot of fun, accomplished a lot of things, and I'm proud of myself. One of those things I've accomplished is I've greatly expanded my Cars diecast collection. I mean, it's crazy. Like, right now, I'm holding Swift Alternator, a car that on eBay goes for $70 to around $100. Not to brag, of course, just because a car is rare doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Like I said in my video, Swift is kind of a plain car, but it's more what he represents, the fact that I was able to accomplish something like this. So I've gotten quite a few diecasts this year, and I know there's a couple days left in the calendar, but I don't think I'm buying any more cars. I'm going to save up for bigger purchases in 2025. So I thought, hey, since the year is nearly over, I'm going to be doing a top 10 diecast that I got this year. Now I don't have new for 2024 diecasts. I only have about 3 new diecasts from the year. So I decided to just do new to my collection and just pick the top 10 I like the most. So I hope you all enjoy the list. All right, let's go. Number 10 goes to none other than the Tractor Ghost from the Cars on the Road episode, Lights Out. Tractor Ghost is a really funny diecast to me. The fact that it's just a ghost of the tractor that we've seen since the first Cars movie. It's just a really fun concept. Not the most accurate diecast ever, and a bit of an obscure one to make this early. Cars on the Road is only 2 years old up to this point. But overall, pretty solid item, I'd say. Like, I don't know. I really like the shade of green used on here. This is actually my only Ghost diecast as of now. I don't have any of the others. There are only like 2 of this kind of Ghost. There's Lisa and Luis, but I don't count those. Those are different. Like I said, inaccurate, missing quite a few details, but I think it leads to a more stylistically pleasing Cars diecast, and I'm just really happy to own this item. The number 9 spot may shock you, but it is actually Mater with glow-in-the-dark lamp, more commonly known as Ghostlight Mater. This is Mater from the iconic Mater and the Ghostlight short that most Cars fans know. Released only as a lenticular chase, one of the last few lenticulars made. This guy is really cool to me. I really love the 2 expressions here, going from scared to analytical. I love just the general concept of releasing Mater with a little glow-in-the-dark. This is the first glow-in-the-dark light item, and I think it's really cool. Overall, pretty fun item. I don't get why it's glossy. I believe a few 2010 Maters were glossy. I can't confirm that. I only have this and the lenticular Mater they made, and that one's normal matte color. Yeah, overall a really fun diecast. I really love this guy. He's just so fun. Number 8 goes to none other than Burnt Lightning McQueen. This is a 4-pack expression variant, and honestly, one of my favorite expression pack variants. I honestly think this is better than the actual, like, regular Burnt McQueen single they made. It just beautifully captures what the car's facial expressions look like, and it just captures what McQueen looks like in the short. Also, just Burnt McQueen is a beautifully detailed model. The way they translate all the burn marks and detailing on him. The fact that he's slightly raised because he's obviously trying to, get attention from the firefighters because he's in the building. He just looks really cool, Not much else to say on this guy. It's just a Cars 1 McQueen on fire, which I think is really funny. The fact that it's just McQueen, but burnt. Yeah, number 8. Really good. Now, why was 6 afraid of 7? Probably because Cone Teeth Mater ate it. This is Cone Teeth Mater, the other Mater variant from Mater and the Ghostlight. I'm only missing one Mater and the Ghostlight car now. I'm really happy with this item. This is such a well-detailed item. I did not expect him to be that interesting, especially since I had a similar Mater diecast, but I don't know, something about him just sticks out to me in a good way, and I really, really like how this looks. The way the cones are done is really impressive. It's still a Mater at the end of the day, but gotta give props. This is just a really good-looking Mater diecast. You gotta appreciate that. Never have too many Maters, I say. And here we are, the classic number 6, Revy Griante from Cars 2, the second of the Vern's Taxi Co. company. One of the most out there concept for a release. Not super out there, but it's just so cool to me that they made the Cars 2 Vern's Taxi. They didn't need to do that. Revy's a really quaint little car. Plain white. Just very, sticks out to me. And I appreciate that. It's really cool that this car exists. I don't know why, but I have a personal attachment to this car. He's just... I don't know. He just resonates with me in a way I can't really describe. It's perfect. And that's why Vern is number 6. Not the most interesting diecast, but he's one of my favorites that I got this year. Spoiler alert, but number 5, NASCAR McQueen 2024, the metallic variant, is actually the last new for 2024 diecast that's going to be on this list. Like I said, I don't have too many. Deputy Hazard with Slime almost made the cut, but didn't. NASCAR McQueen is a really beautiful McQueen design. I really love the fact that they chose to make the Lightning Bolt Willys Butte. A lot of people have been praising this McQueen design. It just feels so... This feels like a movie paint job. The fact that this is just a toy line exclusive paint job, not something seen in any other media, is crazy to me. This feels so this is exactly like what I imagined McQueen would look like post Cars 3, once he takes off the dock on Ridge. Because obviously, McQueen's got to be McQueen still. But yeah, really beautiful car. Really love everything about it. The slick, beautiful metallic red. The wheels complement the design pretty well. Not much else to say. Just a really beautiful McQueen diecast and just a really cool item in general. Number 4 is Sharps, and I must say, this is one of the most insane items. The fact that he's just a massive plane. What's funny is that he's actually way shorter than a lot of people realize. He is actually shorter than... He's actually just barely taller than a Lightning McQueen diecast. Of course, not counting this whole big fin over here. Sharps is just a really cool, unique item. There's no one really else like him in the diecast line. Just a commuter plane. Absolutely insane. And very tangy. Shoutouts to those who get the joke. Number 3, Leroy Traffic with Snow Tires. Absolutely screen accurate. Dead on to the movie. Aside from maybe the color, but otherwise, this is really accurate and just super, on point. Also, just the fact that it's a monster truck minivan, basically. It's just a really funny idea for a diecast, and just a really cool one. Really shamed that the Thailand variant kind of butchered him, but at least there is another form of him if you do want to get this guy. Really fun diecast. And also my last diecast that I got before this video. So, yeah. Oh, yeah! Woo! Aloft the Lightyear Blimp. Number 2. One of the most unique items I got this year, considering the fact that Aloft is one of the few Cars diecasts to not have any wheels, period. Pretty much just a static item. And while that might sound like a bad thing, the trade-off is a blimp which is just really cool, just a really fun vehicle to have in the Cars diecast line. An obvious parody of the iconic Goodyear blimp, has the same colors, has the same basic concept. A really fun item. He's a little shorter than most blimps are in real life, but I'm fine with it. This is the deluxe variant. There is a single variant that is much, much smaller than this, and it is really funny to see that. Aloft is just a really cool item, in my opinion. Even though, again, like, he's not much... He doesn't even have much diecast. This is the only bit of diecast on him, but I think he's good, and I just love him. He's been one of my favorite diecasts this year. I, drag him around the house a lot just because he's that fun, I just carry him like woo, and I think that makes him really special to me. Before we get into the final ranking, I just want to do quick honorable mentions. First up to the plate is D100 Cru McQueen. I got him just before his mail away promotion ended. I was very lucky to get him through Target for only $5. You get pretty, unique item. Such a insanely unique item. I love the D100 cars. I only have 2 of them, but this guy is just beautiful. The silver finish, the sort of platinum look to him, just amazing. Really sticks out, and I don't know what else to say. It's just a beautiful, beautiful McQueen diecast. So unique. My other honorable mention goes to my first 2024 diecast, Speed Demon. A pretty unique car, very classic, very 1950s-esque. Speed Demon is just a really cool item to me. A really cool character. I like the concept. Just really fun all around. Just really love how unique this item is. The first new Cars on the Road item, besides the Road Trip McQueen, but this is like new, not just like a recolor of a character. I feel like Speed Demon doesn't get enough appreciation. Speed Demon hasn't been out in a while. Speed Demon kind of peg-warmed while she was out, but, just because a car is not rare doesn't mean it isn't valuable in its own right. Racing Red Francesco. My only Racing Red, and quite possibly my favorite of the Racing Reds. He is a very beautiful looking car. The gorgeous metallic red, the very nice looking black, and the nice chrome all comes together to make a very nice looking car model. Not much else to say on him other than just it's a really, really fresh Francesco design, and I just love it. Did you know Lightning McQueen used to be a Daredevil? He tried to jump over the Carburetor Canyon, but unfortunately didn't make it. Daredevil McQueen is such a unique McQueen concept design. Like, this is insane. The idea of strapping these comically large rockets onto McQueen is just really cool. He has a nice American design on the sides. Very nice, very nice. Got beautiful red all over him. I really love his expression too. There's an expression variant that's pretty nice, but I just kind of like this one. I just love the more confused look he's giving. Like he's looking to the camera. Just overall really nice. Remember that life isn't a competition. In the end, it's all just an empty cup. This is Damage the King, the lenticular variant specifically. Very nice diecast. Damaged King is a very notable diecast based on the iconic ending scene of the first Cars movie where the King, crashes and he looks like this. He's wrecked. And McQueen decides to help him. And I think that says a lot. It represents a very historical moment in the Cars diecast. Damage the King was the test to see if Lightning had changed as a person, as a car. And, McQueen did. That, and also it's just really interesting seeing the King damaged, of course, based on a pretty realistic crash the Richard Petty had. Yeah, pretty cool. Very interesting diecast. Just overall, just a beautiful car all around. Especially that damaged spoiler. It is really interesting seeing the King all mangled up like this. Anyways, with the honorable mentions out of the way, time for the final diecast. Number 1 spot. Yes, this is a real Mater diecast. This is Aviator Mater, one of the most wacky cars diecasts out there. It is Mater modified to be an old airplane, not a fancy jet plane like he does later. No, he's based on a more older style airplane. He has the lovely aviator goggles. He has the rusty old wings, which perfectly matches his design. He has the little propeller apparatus here. Such a fun concept for a diecast. It is just really, really cool. And I think overall, I just really like this Mater. I like dragging him out a lot. I like bringing him out, using him a lot. I don't know what else to say, honestly. This is just a really fun Mater diecast to me. Probably my favorite 2024 score that I got this year. I'm really happy that I own this guy. Could not be any happier. This is just really good. Mater variants are always really fun to get for me. I believe also I got him mostly because of my friend Tito Review Ty. He used this guy in videos sometimes as a funny joke, and that, and just I had an obsession with planes recently, and I just think aviation vehicles are cool and deserve respect, and so here we are. Mater is a plane, Aviator Mater, not to be confused with Mater the Aviator, although sometimes maybe he is Mater the Aviator. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have happy holidays. See you around. Bye-bye.